the average teenager spends 8 hours and 39 minutes on their phone every single day. So if you apply that to the rest of your life, that's like literally 1/3 of your life. So if you live to like 90 years old, that's 30 years. 30 years is a lot of time. And we're not trying to reduce your screen time to 0 here. I mean, there is a correct way to use your phone, and that is to use your phone as a tool. A tool has a purpose. A tool doesn't control you, you control it. It helps you do something. And most importantly, it doesn't grab your attention. It sits and waits patiently for the right place and time to be used. Tools wait for you to use it, like my shoes. I put on my shoes so I can go and walk outside. Or I get a knife so I can actually cut my food. I'm not just gonna think, ooh, I should just play with the knife right now. These things are tools. They sit and they wait, and when I'm ready to use them, they're there to accomplish that task perfectly. Or let's say you have a great piano. Be honest, sometimes you actually just forget to use your piano. When was the last time you forgot to use your phone? Right now, your phone is not a tool, it's a distraction. But we can turn it into one of the most useful tools ever with just a few little changes. And this is a practical video, which means that if you follow every single step in this video, you literally might save like 10 or 20 years of your actual fucking life by literally watching a 5-minute video. Let's get into it. Step 1. First, we gotta delete the apps that take up most of your time on your phone. This is literally the easiest step. Just go into your screen timer. I know it's painful, just check the top like 3 or 5 apps. If it's like TikTok, Instagram, but why do you even have these apps? Just either cut them out completely, but that might not work for you. So another thing you can do is to just set a strict timer, like an app timer. So let's say today you used Instagram for 3 hours. So tomorrow you're gonna try to do 2.5 hours. The point is, in a few weeks you're gonna reach absolute 0, and then you can just cut it out. It's gonna be much easier this way. But if you think you can manage just literally deleting the app completely, like right now, instantly, then huge respect for you, bro. And a very common excuse that will probably get into your mind right now is, oh, what if I miss out on something? We have this big fear of missing out on something on TikTok or Instagram, like someone posted something like, oh, I don't know what's up in school, or what's he doing? Like, bro, 1, honestly, who the fuck cares? And 2, this is very important. You feel like you need to check your phone so you don't miss out on all of these things. But when you're literally using your phone like 8 to 10 hours a day, then are you really catching up? Because I think then is when you really miss out on life itself. So if you feel like you need to check your phone so you can be kept up on like the latest news or something, just go and do something social. This is what I talked about in my last video. Try to replace the bad habit with something else. Okay, so back to deleting these distracting and time-consuming apps. You can also try to download these website blockers. There's this well-known Chrome extension called Unhooked, which you can use to block a website. So if you literally deleted YouTube or TikTok from your phone, and now you go onto your computer or like go onto like Safari or Google and just type in tiktok.com and you start watching it there, like, bro, come on. The rule to follow here is if the app has more control over you than you have control over it, then it's probably best to delete it. On days like this, my screen time is still like 3 hours, but that's literally just because I'm recording this video. So if I would go and check my screen timer right now, I would probably have like camera 2 hours and 10 minutes, and then I would have like notes like 30 minutes. These are the main tools that I turn my phone into, a recording item for videos, and literally just notes to like write down video ideas and like gratitude and stuff like that. This is the tool that I want my phone to be, so I changed it and structured it so it can best do what I want to do with it. So it's the same for you. If there are certain apps that you get a lot of value from, then make sure you don't delete them. Don't stop using them because they bring you value. Like, as long as you're not addicted to them and they actually help your life, then it is absolutely fine to use them. Like, I promise you, I'm not addicted to the camera app. It also drains my battery like nothing else. So what I recommend is to simply just go through every single app on your phone and just ask yourself, does this app bring me value? If it does, keep it. If it doesn't, get rid of it. Alright, next, this is a very important one. I've had Do Not Disturb on for like a year and it has absolutely changed my life. Like, bro, honestly, if you still have your notifications on, I have zero respect for you. So either right now you're feeling happy because you've already got them turned off, or after watching this video, just go turn on Do Not Disturb, turn off every single notification. You should probably have your phone on silent 99% of the time. I know people that have their phone blink twice every single time they get a notification. So like, their screen turns on, they get a buzz, they get a sound, and their flashlight fucking blinks twice. Don't let your attention be stolen by your phone. And before your brain pipes up, I've already heard all of the excuses like, oh, what if there's an emergency? Bro, honestly, there's no emergency. When was the last time you actually needed your phone right there, right now, to be able to answer in that moment because there was an emergency? Probably never. So unless your wife could literally give birth at any moment and you need to have your phone on so you can rush at the hospital at any time, it's probably just fine to leave your phone on silent. If you're watching this video, you have no wife, so just turn off your notifications. The only real emergency is that your attention is being stabbed by your phone 24/7. So now, instead of waking up with 20 new YouTube video notifications and like Instagram DMs, the only thing my phone notifies me of is battery sufficiently charged. Alright, step 3, this is a very small one, but it literally helps so much. Just turn off Rise to Wake. So you know how especially on iPhones, you just grab your phone, pull it up, pull it out of your pants, anywhere you just pull it up, it turns on automatically. The moment you touch your phone, it is designed to suck you in. So by turning off Race to Wake, it's like an extra effort to push the button. So what I did was I turned off Race to Wake. I turned off click or double click to open my phone screen. I literally can only turn my phone on if I click the physical button. So this minimal layer of extra effort will literally make you more mindful. And now that you're actually put back into reality because your phone isn't turning on as it should be, then you can make a conscious decision about whether you actually want to be using your phone or not. We want our phones to be as least distracting as possible so we can actually turn them into tools. Unless you have a super smart home or something, I bet your piano doesn't turn on automatically or open up automatically when you look at it or sit down. It doesn't automatically open up for you to make it easier to just start using it. Alright, we have 2 more things really quickly. Step 4 is to clear up your homepage. So if the first thing you see when you open your phone is Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, then you're gonna be gravitated towards clicking on those things. So what I did to YouTube, because I still have YouTube to watch educational videos, was that I put it in a very hidden folder on a totally different page, and it's at the least convenient spot, so that I only open it when I'm conscious and I actually know that I want to open YouTube and I know what I want to do within YouTube. So organize your homepage for productivity. Put the apps that give you value on the best spots. Maybe if you have Android, you can download a theme to make all of the apps red or green or anything you want, so they're not super colorful and popping out, so that your phone literally becomes more boring to use. Or if you're an iPhone user with 0 customization options, you can just turn on grayscale most of the time, so it literally becomes so much more boring to use your phone. Maybe change your background into something more motivating, so maybe you could put skinny you on the background so that whenever you open your phone, you get motivation to do more push-ups. Alright, and to just end the video, there's a study at King's College that put kids into 2 groups, and basically one of them had their phone on the desk and the other one was literally high on marijuana. They got marijuana, they were literally high, and they wrote a test, and those people who were high actually had better scores than those who had their phones on the table. They didn't do anything with them, they just had their phone on the table, and these people got worse scores on their test than the group that was high. So this is a super simple bonus tip. If you still study or do anything productive with your phone literally right there by hand's reach, I always put my phone in the kitchen except when I'm recording videos. And be honest bro, did the winds of the algorithm get you here? I mean, you were probably scrolling on YouTube for a while now and you found this video, you clicked on it. Thank you, by the way. You could leave a like if you actually enjoyed this video. Did the winds of the algorithm bring you here? Because if they did, then you're not really in control, are you? These modern devices are expensive and capable of anything, and yet 90% of people use them to watch cat videos and mindless stupid shit on them. And you could literally run an entire business off of your phone. Your phone is capable of so much, so make sure that you utilize it as a tool to help you become successful instead of just wasting your life with it. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful and you enjoyed it, then consider leaving a like, it really helps. With that said though, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this is not the last time we meet.